Welcome back to our channel, everyone. Today is Tuesday, a wildly dramatic day in the soap world, and we have so much to unpack. If you want the full breakdown of everything that went down in Los Angeles on June 30th, you are in the right place. Let's just dive right into it because this episode was a lot to handle and my brain is still spinning from all the corporate chaos. So, here we are again. Let's be real, you guys. We all saw this coming, right? We literally watched this train wreck slowly pulling out of the station for weeks, and today it finally crashed right into the Forrester Creations boardroom. Hope Logan is gone. She actually did it. Hope has officially made Logan her permanent home. And Katie was the one to make the big, shiny, important announcement. Katie Logan Spencer, standing there looking like she just conquered the entire fashion world, announcing to the press and the public and God and everybody that hope for the future is now a Logan property. Honestly, I'm still kind of in shock that they actually pulled the trigger on this storyline. I mean, we knew Katie was trying to lure Hope away. We saw Donna warning Katie back in May to back off before she started a massive family feud, but did Katie listen? Nope, of course not. Business is business, right? That's what Katie always says when she's about to ruin someone's life. But what were they thinking? What was Hope thinking? I know Liam has been in her ear for months, constantly nagging and pressuring her to jump ship. Liam is probably sitting somewhere right now with the smuggest look on his face, feeling totally vindicated. He always hated that Hope was working under Steffy, and he always thought Hope was just signing up for more mistreatment. And maybe he was right. Okay, that sounded dramatic, but you get what I mean. Steffy has never exactly been Hope's biggest cheerleader. But to just up and leave, to abandon the company that built her line, it's giving me major flashbacks. Because remember when Eric did the exact same thing? Eric Forrester, the patriarch, the legend, actually left Forrester Creations back in the day. He walked away from his own legacy. But the difference is, Eric eventually returned. He always comes back to Forrester because that's his name, that's his blood. Will Hope return? I don't know. Right now, this feels so final. The writers are really leaning into this whole Logan versus Forrester divide again, and the fans on social media are completely losing their minds over it. Half the timeline is cheering for CEO Hope, and the other half is screaming about loyalty. So now we have Steffy, poor, stressed out, furious Steffy Forrester Finnegan. She is in full-blown damage control mode right now. The press is swarming, the investors are probably panicking, and Steffy is forced to stand behind a podium and smile through the pain. She has to reassure the press that Forrester Creations still has a bright future ahead. A bright future without their most profitable, popular youth line. Right. Who actually believes this is going to end well? Steffy is doing whatever she can to downplay the loss of Hope. She's out there spinning it, acting like Hope leaving is just a minor bump in the road and pivoting to play up what's next for Forrester. But you can just see the vein throbbing in her forehead. Steffy hates losing. She especially hates losing to a Logan. And the fact that Katie pulled this off right under her nose, Steffy is going to go on a warpath. I wouldn't want to be in the same zip code as Steffy right now. She's trying to keep the company from completely tanking in the public eye, but behind closed doors. Total meltdown. And speaking of meltdowns, oh, Donna. Sweet, honey-loving, peacekeeping Donna Logan. She is paying the ultimate price today. Donna knew. She knew Katie was stealing Hope for her own fashion house. We saw it. A few episodes ago, Donna literally confronted Katie and told her this was a terrible idea. But Donna kept her mouth shut. She didn't tell Eric. She didn't tell Ridge. She didn't tell Brooke. And now, the secret is out, the damage is done, and Donna is the one taking the bullet. The scene in the office was just brutal. Ridge and the others just kicked Donna out. Literally kicked her out of the executive office. Ridge was fuming. You know how Ridge gets when he feels betrayed? He just puffs up his chest and starts barking orders. He looked at Donna like she was a complete stranger. And honestly, maybe I'm being too harsh on Ridge here. No, wait, I'm not. Ridge is a hypocrite half the time, but in this specific situation, he has a right to be mad. Donna is the wife of the founder, she works there, and she let a rival company poach their top designer. So Ridge kicks her out, and Donna is standing there in the hallway, completely humiliated, definitely wondering if she even has a job at Forrester Creations anymore. Fired. She might actually be fired by her own family by marriage. The tension was just so thick you could cut it with a knife. And then Eric, this was the part that actually kind of broke my heart. Eric is forced to escort Donna out of the building. His own wife. Can you imagine the walk of shame? Walking down those familiar Forrester hallways, past the design rooms, past the reception desk, with Eric practically acting as a security guard to make sure she leaves. It was so clunky and awkward and sad, just sad. But they didn't just leave it at that. They finally get a moment alone, and they have this intense, private conversation about her silence. Donna is crying, she's frantic, she's trying to explain why she felt obligated to keep quiet. She's saying, Eric, Katie is my sister. Hope is my niece. I was caught in the middle, and you can understand her perspective, right? She didn't want to be the one to blow up her own family. She thought maybe Katie would back down. She thought she could manage it. But Eric is just cold. Well, not cold, but deeply, deeply hurt. Eric feels like his wife owes him the truth. And he's right. You don't hide massive corporate sabotage from your husband when your husband is Eric Forrester. Eric is looking at her with this profound disappointment. He's unhappy. He's so unhappy about Donna withholding this information, especially from Brooke Logan. Let's talk about Brooke for a second. Oh my God, Brooke. Eric brings up the fact that Donna kept this from Brooke about her own daughter. Remember last month? Brooke literally put on lingerie and made a seductive offer to Ridge, begging him to make her co-CEO to replace Steffy. Why? Because Brooke wanted to protect Hope. Brooke was willing to risk her whole relationship dynamic with Ridge just to make sure Hope was safe at Forrester. And all this time, Katie was scheming to steal Hope away, and Donna knew about it, and nobody told Brooke. When Brooke finds out that Donna knew, the Logan sisters might actually never speak again. It's going to be a bloodbath. Eric is just standing there, looking at the woman he loves, and he admits how disappointed he is. He flat out tells Donna that Hope's move to Logan has been a total disaster for Forrester. A disaster. The stock is probably dropping, the buyers are confused, the press is having a field day, and Steffi is losing her mind. And Eric looks at Donna and says he is so disappointed in her for not informing his family. He feels betrayed. Not just as a CEO, but as a husband. It's just, wow. I've been covering this show for a while, and sometimes the corporate storylines get a little repetitive, but the emotional stakes here are just off the charts. Donna thought she was protecting her sisters, but she ended up alienating her husband and getting thrown out of her job. Katie got what she wanted, but at what cost? She just declared war on Forrester, which means she declared war on Ridge, Steffi, and probably Brooke. And Hope? Hope finally has her independence. She finally escaped Steffi's shadow, but she just detonated a nuclear bomb in the middle of her entire family. I don't know, you guys. I'm exhausted just thinking about it. The writers really cranked the drama up to an 11 today. I mean, where do we even go from here? Does Donna get her job back? Does Eric forgive her? Or is this the beginning of the end for Eric and Donna? And what is Steffi going to do to retaliate? Because you know Steffi isn't just going to sit back and let Katie and Hope win. Steffi is going to strike back, and she is going to strike back hard. She might even try to poach someone from Logan or sue them for the rights to the Hope for the Future name. Can you imagine the legal battle? It would be insane. Anyway, that's what happened today. A complete and utter disaster for Forrester, a massive victory for Katie, and a heartbreaking reality check for Donna. I'm going to need a strong cup of coffee before tomorrow's episode because if Brooke finds out about this tomorrow, the screaming match is going to break the windows at Forrester Creations. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Was Ridge right to kick Donna out? Is Eric being too hard on her? Did Hope make the biggest mistake of her life? I honestly don't know anymore. I change my mind every 5 minutes. But that's the soap life, right? We just keep watching.
What do you guys think about today's drama? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe for your daily dose of bold and beautiful news. See you in the next video.